Okay. Okay, so let's begin, everyone. Sitting with the back nice and straight, ideally sitting on your block, right on the edge of the block, so your hips roll forward, so you're able to keep the back nice and straight. Lengthening the crown of the head towards the ceiling. And closing your mics, please, so that we don't have noises for everybody else. And I'm going to lift the camera a little bit as well before we get settled here. Connecting with the breath, perhaps closing the eyes and softening. Beginning by the forehead, releasing the forehead, temples, eyes, the entire length of your face, the cheeks soft. Everything begins to soften, the back of the jaw, the neck, and the throat soft. As you keep that lengthening through the crown, shoulders relaxed, elbows relaxed. Wrists and hands soft. And then allowing your tummy to drop down towards the pelvis. So that your diaphragm can work freely. Picture both sides of your buttocks being balanced on your block or on your pillow. Hip joints releasing. Thighs and knees. Lower legs, ankles and feet relaxed. With each out breath, you let go a bit more. Just being in contact with yourself, becoming aware of your entire body. Excuse me. As we now begin to bring the awareness a bit more to the in-breath, and as we do so, inhaling a little more deeply into the tummy, and a gradual process filling up the tummy, the lower back, the lower ribs. And with the out breath, gently tucking the tummy in towards the spine to help empty the lungs more fully. With each in-breath, you inhale more deeply, expanding the abdominal cavity a bit more, the area below the diaphragm. With the out breath, squeezing the tummy from the bottom to the top. Firstly, the area below the navel, and then the area just above the navel. And above that area, just below the front lower ribs, squeezing the tummy in and up from the bottom to the top. And with the in breath, you inhale with control, releasing the diaphragm down, filling up the abdominal cavity, and now the upper parts of your rib cage, your thoracic cavity, the chest opening, the back opening. With the out breath, squeezing from the bottom to the top. Good. And next time you exhale, engaging as well your pelvic floor muscles. So inhale deeply now. And exhaling fully from the bottom to the top, squeezing the pelvic floor, lower abs, middle abs, upper abs. And as you carry on with this practice, working strongly with the diaphragm, toning the diaphragm. Give yourself another 3 full cycles, 3 full breathing cycles. And at the end of your third out breath, then you can let go. Taking your time to finish your 3 full rounds, and then walking the fingertips away. Stay there for a moment until everybody's done, and so we can begin together. Fingertips away, taking your time to finish your 3 full rounds. Okay, so let's begin with some shoulder rolls today. So inhaling, taking the shoulders forwards and up, and exhaling back and down. Inhale forwards and up, exhale back and down. Inhale forwards, up, the synchronizing breath and movement. Exhaling around the back and down, inhaling forwards and up. Exhale back and down, forwards and up. Exhale back and down. Okay, next time you exhale around the back and down, let's go the other way around. Inhaling, shoulders back and up. Exhale back and down. So gradually warming up our joints. Good. Keep a sense of engagement of your pelvic floor. Good. And next time you exhale around the front and down, pause. And let's go back once again. Inhale forwards and up. Exhale back and down. Just for once, release the arms and take the arms back like this. Keep the hands in line with the arms, opening the chest, the hands diagonally facing down. Opening the chest, keeping the shoulders down as well. Shoulders down, engaging the shoulder blades down the back, the neck long. Inhale here, and as you exhale, bring the tops of the hands towards each other. Hold it, and again inhale, open. Spreading the hands, turning the hands nicely and outwards, and taking the hands back towards each other around the back. Next time you exhale, tops of the hands towards each other. Last time, inhale, opening. Exhale, tops of the hands towards each other. Pause here now, let's take the arms up, inhaling. So allow the hands to separate, the arms to separate, so you can keep your awareness with the shoulders, softening the elbows gently. Just stay here, find some tiny movements here, just actually swaying from side to side, set of round movements, releasing the spine, beginning to awaken the spine this morning, softening the shoulders down, and then slowly pausing those movements. Good. And then as you exhale, inhale, bend the elbows. Keep the left hand and the left thumb on the shoulder. Exhale, Inhale, take the top hand, exhale. So reaching up through the fingertips. Relax the head. Find some tiny movements through your head here, just turning the neck a little. Very tiny turns with the neck. Be mindful of your neck, particularly in this position. And as you inhale, bend both. As you exhale, reach up through the left. Feel the rib cage stretching. Pelvic floor engaged, lower abs engaged. Maybe the gaze with the hand. If that's not too much for your neck, softening the neck, releasing a couple of turns there, one way, tiny turns, and the other way. And as you inhale, bend both. Palms flip out, exhale. Keep the hands extended. Good. Reaching away through the heels of the hands and then down. Keep the shoulders leveled, arms in line with the shoulders, so careful not to lift the shoulders. And up and down, fingertips together, and up, reaching away through the heels of the hands, and down, flexing. And soften the arms down. Good, and then soften the shoulders back and forth. So this can be quite intense already, warming up the shoulders. Okay, pausing. Let's everybody cross the right leg in front, please, so the shin parallel to the front of the mat. Good. And then inhaling, lifting the arms to shoulder height. As you exhale, turning towards the right top of the left hand to the side of the leg. And then inhale, lift the chest to lengthen the spine. Exhale, using the left hand as leverage to twist. And again, inhale, lift the chest to lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Keep external rotation in the arms, in the upper arms, to open the chest. Keep turning with each out breath. And as you next inhale, long, come back to center, lifting the arms to shoulder height. Exhale the other way. Just for one out breath this time, still external rotation in the arms. Good. And then inhaling back to center, lifting the arms. Exhale, release the arms down. And now the left hand walks away. Walk it away, walk it away. Allow the right buttock to lift. You can even come off your block now. And then pressing down on that right side. Draw the shoulders back, so careful not to hunch the shoulders. And bringing the gaze, the chin towards the shoulder. And then release the right arm, palm flips up, inhale, take the arm up. Keep working that right leg down, but the buttock still away off the mat, and you're pressing that left hand away to get the nice side stretch. So I begin to feel this nice stretch here in this area in your obliques, and then taking the arm towards the ear and maintaining the chin towards the armpit area. Maybe the gaze with the hand, if that's not too much for your neck. Pressing away with the left hand. Relax the right leg down. You want to relax that leg down to create that stretch on the side of the body. On your love handles. Stretching. Good. The chin, the arm towards the armpit. So you're taking the arm towards the back as well, towards the ear. Next time you inhale, keep the side stretch. Bring just the arm back up, palm facing the front now. Exhale, softening the elbow and dropping the arm behind you. Good. The palm aligned with the arm. And as you inhale next, bring the arm back up. Exhale, palm facing the ceiling, stretching. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, release the arms down. Fingertips away, just touching the mid fingers and then softening. Good, back and forth to release the back muscles. Wonderful. And let's cross the legs the other way around. Left leg in front, shin parallel to the front of the mat. Shoulders back and down in line just above the hips. So this alignment is quite important, keeping the back straight. Begin to walk the right hand away and allowing the left buttock to lift well off the mat. And then you use the left hand to push that thigh down. Keep the shoulders down the back. You can use that right hand to externally rotate the thigh as well, like that, in that motion, that sort of, to help with the opening of the hip. Maintaining the lift in the chest, the shoulders back and down, release the arm, the hand that faces up. Now, as you inhale, take the arm up. And as you exhale, into the side stretch, chin to the armpit. And as the stretch begins to take place on the side of the body, work that left thigh down to enhance, so to counteract the action of the arm in opposed directions, not counteract, but in opposed directions. So the arm diagonally up and the leg down to create that stretch. At the same time, you want to keep a sense of engagement of the shoulder blade. So the shoulder blade down the back, but the arm straight. The arm close to the ear, make it chin to the armpit. Or gaze with the hand. The hand in line with the arm. Keep breathing, the chest lifted to keep the back straight. And as you next inhale, keep the side stretch, bring just the arm back up, palm facing the front, and then softening the elbow and exhaling, dropping the arm behind you. Good. Stay here for a little bit. And inhale, arm back to the center, palm facing the ceiling, exhaling. Inhale back to center and releasing the arms down. Soften the shoulders back and forth. Good. Good. And bring the hands to the knees. Inhale here, exhale, move forwards. And inhale to one side. One. Inhale back. Exhale around the front. Always synchronizing breath and movement somehow. There's a logic to it, which is normally when you expand the chest, you inhale. Okay, let's go the other way around. Awakening the spine. Good. Wonderful. And pause back to center. And let's lie down on the back. Take your socks off if you have your socks. So in semi-supine, hands to the knees, big toes touching. Bring the knees together. So big toes touching, knees together. Squeeze the knees gently to the chest. Tuck the tummy in, gently engaging the pelvic floor, lower abs. And as you inhale, opening the hip, taking the knees away from each other and towards the front. Big toes are still touching. Then your knees touch at the front. Exhale, knees to chest. So round movements. Inhale, round to the sides, forwards. Exhale, knees to chest. And continue with this movement, synchronizing the breath with movements. So with the fingertips facing down towards the feet, I remember this very well, thinking, but why does it have to be like that? It creates more freedom in the shoulders. If your hands are holding the sides, there's more tightness in the shoulders. Just play with that, see how you feel. If this works for you, fingertips facing down towards the feet. Synchronize breath and movement. Releasing the hips. Let's go the other way when the knees meet at the front. Then inhale, take the knees out to the sides and to the exhale to the chest. Inhale, folds, exhale out to the sides. Wonderful. Great, everybody. And pause with the arms stretched. Good. And then release the feet back to the mat and bring the feet to a hip width distance apart, the side position. The arms along the sides of the body, the neck long. Good. And then from here, begin to press down and forwards with the big toes and tuck the tummy in, peel the spine off the mat, lifting the tailbone, the sacrum, the lower back, the mid back, all the way up into bridge pose. Keep tucking the bottom under. You can even touch the glutes to ensure the glutes are working really strongly. And then bring the arms back down, press down with the arms, lift the pelvis a little bit more, abs engaged. Tummy engaged, pelvic floor, and slowly coming back down from the upper back, vertebra by vertebra, tucking the bottom under so you can land the spine back down. Good, all the way. Let's repeat that. Have a couple of breaths. And next time you exhale, press down and forwards with the big toes, not allowing the knees to splay, and peel the sacrum, lower back, mid back. Upper back, press down strongly with the arms to help you lift the pelvis a little bit more. And slowly coming down. Very good, everybody. One last time. Walk the fingertips forwards towards the feet so the shoulders are constantly down towards the pelvis and down towards the mat. Inhale here. As you exhale, press down and forwards with the big toes, tuck the bottom under, and begin to peel the entire spine. With the out breath, so you can help tucking the tummy in and up. Chin, the upper chest coming towards the chin. Good, and here, interlace the fingers under your back and tuck the shoulders under. Tucking the shoulders under, bringing the chest even closer to the chin. Press down on the way with the feet. Press down strongly with the arms. The shoulders are tucked under. Tuck the tummy in. Lift the pelvis a little bit more. Tummy super tucked in. Not allowing the knees to splay. If anything, your feet should be more pigeon-toed than Charlie Chaplin position. And release the hands, untuck the shoulders, and begin to lower the entire spine back down, tucking the bottom under. So you can really work on vertebra down. Good. Excellent. Straighten the left leg. Keep the left foot really flexed. So reaching forwards to the left heel. And as you exhale, bring the right knee to chest. Relax the right foot. So the left foot is active by reaching forwards to the heel. The left leg is in line with the pelvis. And the right foot is relaxed. Squeezing that knee to the chest. And now bringing the left hand to the outside of the knee and bringing that knee across the body to the other side. Tuck the toes around the straight leg and bring that left knee, the right knee, all the way to the floor on the left. So the right hip comes right on top of the left. And then you can release that right hand diagonally towards the corner of the room, the back corner. Keep breathing, keep the tummy gently engaged. You might need to wiggle your straight leg back to the center of the mat so that it remains in line with the pelvis, because the straight leg will tend to move to the same side that it is. That is in this case to the left. This makes sense. Very good, everybody. Nice, nice twist. And inhaling back to center. Squeeze the knee as you exhale to the chest once more. And as you inhale, release the right leg, straighten the right leg. And as you exhale, squeeze the left knee towards the chest. Keep squeezing and relax the left foot. We tend to keep it flexed, but as a reaction, just keep it relaxed. The right foot is active, so reaching forwards with the right heel, left foot relaxed. And then bringing the right hand to the outside of that left knee and taking the knee across the body to the right. Tuck the toes around the straight leg, bring the knee all the way to the floor and release the left arm diagonally backwards and stay. The weight of your left arm is enhancing the mid-back twist. Keep breathing. Pelvic floor, lower abs, middle abs engaged. Wonderful. Very good, everybody. And from here, inhale back to center. Exhale, bring both knees to the chest, and then releasing the lower back by turning the knees. Once again, you can do one knee following the other. This way and the other way, releasing the lower back. Always being mindful early in the morning, listening to your body. And then releasing the feet back to the mat, roll onto one side, and come for an all fours position. Good. So preparing for cats, inside of the elbows facing each other, the mid fingers parallel, the thighs vertical, back flat, looking in between the hands and point the toes of your feet. So you only have toes on the feet. So point the toes, top of the feet on the mat. Check the shape in between the hands is symmetrical, the thighs perfectly vertical. And as you next inhale, take the gaze up and lift through the sit bones without moving the back. We tend to move the body back. Keep the shoulders above the wrists throughout. Sagging the lower back, and as you exhale, tuck the bottom under, chin to chest. Lift through the point between the shoulder blades, chin all the way to the chest. So extend, flexing the spine, the entire spine. Inhale, unroll the neck, look up. Sagging the lower back, so lowering this area here and reaching the chest forwards. Be mindful not to collapse the chest between the shoulders. And as you exhale, tucking the bottom under, chin to chest. When you're in this position now, you can press down and forwards with the hands to help you lift through the point between the shoulder blades. Engage the tummy. So pressing down and forwards with the hands. The hands don't move. It's just an action to help you lengthen through the point between the shoulder blades, chin to chest. And as you inhale, soften everything and begin to take the gaze up, sagging the lower back. And then opposite action with the hands. Now you're pressing down and pulling the floor towards your knees so you can reach the sternum forwards, drawing the shoulders back, being mindful not to collapse the torso in between the shoulders. Good. And next time you exhale, softening. Let's do it really softly now. Chin to chest, tuck the bottom under. For one out breath, unroll, inhaling up. Rolling the neck, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, unroll, look up. Tap the toes under and exhale for your first downward dog, lifting the knees when you're ready. We're going to spend a little bit of time here, about 10 minutes. Kidding. Just work one heel down at a time. Just releasing the back of the legs, but keep the elbows bent and away from each other, elbows slightly bent. So the inside of the elbows are facing each other, and the elbows slightly bent to create more space in the upper back. Keep the tummy super engaged in downward dog, tucking the tummy in and up. Good, everybody. Releasing the back of the legs. Wiggling the bottom. Working the chest towards the thighs. The chin towards the armpit, towards the chest, sorry. And slowing down those movements, wiggle the feet back, and then bring the shoulders above the wrists for plank position. We're not going to hold this for too long, but hold your plank for a moment. Inhale, and as you exhale, drop the right knee to the mat, the thighs vertical. And then take that lower right leg out to the side. Pivot on the big toe of your left foot, flattening that foot down. Bring the left hand initially to the hip. And take the chin towards the armpit. So looking, not armpit, shoulder, and looking right above your eyes. Make sure the outer edge of the back foot is really rolling onto the mat. So it stays on the mat. You're pressing down with the big toe of the back foot to enhance the inner arch of the back foot. Chin slightly down. Bring the palm of your left hand to the sacrum, the area just above the pelvis, and use that to tuck the bottom under a bit more. Keep the tummy engaged. Still looking up. The right shoulder is right above the wrist. Very good. And as you inhale, release that left arm all the way up to the ceiling. The thumb is right above your eyes for 5 seconds. And as you next exhale, the top hand will drop towards the front of the mat, almost touching the knee. And inhale, take the arm back up. Exhale, take the arm around the front and down. Inhale, arm back up. Exhale, front and down. 2 more. Inhale, arm back up. Exhale, front and down, touching the nose. 1 more, inhale up, and exhale, arm all the way down to back to the mat. Pivot on the back big toe and come back to your half plank. And then tuck the toes of the right foot and straighten the right leg into a full plank. Hold plank for a moment, tucking the bottom under. So all the points that we just used in half side plank, tucking the bottom under, we use in plank. And then next time you exhale, drop the left knee down. Make sure the thigh is vertical. And then move that lower left leg out to the side. Pivot on the big toe of the right foot, flattening the foot down. And bring the right hand initially to the hip. And here, tucking the bottom under. And bringing the gaze above your eyes towards the ceiling. Good, get a good sense of grounding here, pressing down and forwards with the left hand, holding that action with the outer edge of the back foot. And then bringing the palm of your right hand to the sacrum once again, and to help you tuck the bottom under. Stay. And as you inhale, release the right hand up, maintaining all those points working, the bottom tucked under, shoulders down towards the back. Abs engaged, press down with the front hand, holding that action with the outer edge of the back foot. And as you next exhale, take the top arm towards the front of your mat. The arm touches the nose as it drops down. And inhale, back up. Exhale, front and down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, front and down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, front and down. 1 more. Inhale, back up. Exhale, front and down, and bring the hands back to the mat. Pivot on the back big toe, bringing the foot to your half plank, lower left leg back to center. And now straighten the left leg into plank. Hold plank. Keep breathing. Inside of the elbows facing each other. Inhale here. As you exhale, roll onto your toes. Come to the tops of the feet. And drop the knees. And now keep the hands where they are. Take the bottom back. Coming for a child's pose. Just for a moment, relax the head down fully. Okay, keep the elbows away from the mat. Elbows stretch. So the arms are long and stretched. You can even work the hands a little bit further forwards. And as you keep the chin on the chest, as you inhale, come up. When the shoulders come right above the wrists, you release the chin off the mat and drop the pelvis a little bit. Dropping the pelvis a little, draw the shoulders back. Don't drop the pelvis fully. And exhale, sit back. Again, repeating the same action, bringing the chin towards the chest. Keep the hands where they are. The hands don't move. And keeping the chin on the chest, inhale, come up. When the shoulders come right above the wrists, you release the chin off the chest, dropping the pelvis. A little bit more, looking up. Exhale, sitting back. So the spine is really warming up, the hips are warming up, the lower back, chin to chest. Inhale, come up. Drop the pelvis and roll the neck as the shoulders come above the wrists. Exhale, sit back. Abs engaged, chin to chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, back and down. Okay, last time, inhale, up. Now, tuck the toes under, stay here, and straighten the legs back to plank. Wiggle the feet back so the shoulders end up right above the wrists, inside of the elbows facing each other. Good. Inhale in plank. As you exhale, roll onto your toes once again, tops of the feet to the mat. This time around, bend the elbows, keep the hips high as they are, and bring the chin and the chest towards the floor. It's so good, but keep the elbows tucked in, so elbows touching the rib cage. It's a lot more challenging, but that's the way. And then as you take the elbows down, the shoulders roll back towards the pelvis. And as you next inhale, hover the chest forward and the chin and up. Keep the knees down and come for this modification of upward dog with the knees down. Draw the shoulders back. Exhale, take the hips back. Tuck the toes under and lift for downward dog. Inhale for 1. Out for 1, keep working the chest towards the thighs. 2. Soften the neck by rolling the neck, rotating the neck. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, lift the right leg. Bend the knee high up and kick that knee forward so the foot ends up right in between the hands, but a little bit more to the right hand, right? Reach forward through the chest. Now we're in a high lunge. So crucially, abs engaged and tucking, being on the base of the toes of the back foot, lengthening the spine. So imagine a straight line. So that's great, Suparna, but you should be at the front of your mat so you can take that leg back, further back. You know, yeah, so you stay a little bit longer. Yeah, and then lowering the pelvis more. Wiggle the toes of the back foot. That's better, Suparna. Wiggle the toes. You could have your blocks under your hands in that case. So the right hand is on the outside of the foot and the left hand on the inside. It's nice to have 2 blocks here, actually. Wiggle the toes of the back foot and lowering that left knee down and back, down and back. And then landing, so your thigh is in a 45-degree sort of angle. Top of the back foot to the mat, and then the right foot is in line with the right side of the pelvis, so it's not quite in the center. And then you bring the left hand to the hip, right hand to the hip. Square the shoulders with the front of the mat, elbows towards each other to open the chest, and lower the pelvis a little bit more. Stay here. Keep breathing. The big toe of the front foot pressing down. Wonderful. Release the hands. Inhale, palms turn out. Bring them up. And then bend the elbows so the hands can interlace, the fingers can interlace. And point in the index fingers. And then bend the elbows deeply and then softening, like butterflying your elbows. I don't know how I came up with this word. Butterflying, but it works. Feel that you're releasing the back, going into a gentle back bend. Good. Okay, and then slowing down those movements, release the arms back up. Maybe the arms get a little bit closer, get into a gentle back bend. Gentle back bend. Take the arms towards the ears. Maybe dropping the head back. Okay. And as you inhale, come back to vertical. Exhale, palms turn out. And now bring just the left hand to the mat and in line, the fingertips in line with the toes. Bring the right hand to the right thigh. Squeeze the right thigh and externally rotate that thigh towards the side of the mat, opening the hip. So essentially you're rolling onto the edge, outer edge of the foot like this. And you can use this hand to externally rotate it. But lift the chest forwards so you can really open the body and open the hip. Take that right hand to the back and maybe place it on the outside of your left thigh, like this. And looking back, be mindful of your neck, of course. Wonderful. And as you inhale, take that little arm all the way up to the ceiling. Flatten the foot back on the mat. Exhale, arm down, and take the arm to the side, the hand to the outside of the foot. Tuck the toes of the left foot and straighten the back leg, back to high lunge. Good. Now flatten that left hand on the mat. Switch the weights towards that left hand. So you can now step the right foot back into plank. Hold plank. Inhale. As you exhale, roll onto your toes, tops of the foot to the mat. Drop the knees. Repeat, bend the elbows, chin, chest to the floor. Keeps the hip high up as they are. Draw the elbows down to the mat so your shoulders roll back. Hold it for a moment, engage the tummy. Inhale, hover the chest and the chin forwards, 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 forwards. Elbows are super tucked in and come up with the knees down, shoulders back and down. Stay here for a little bit, tucking the tummy in, inhale. Exhale, take the spine, take the seat back. Tuck the toes under, downward dog. Just your down dog. Inhale for 1. Out for 1. 2. Out for 2. Work the chest towards the thighs. Lift the bottom up. 3. The knees can be deeply bent, so you get more rotation in the pelvis. 4. 4. 5. 5. Inhale, lift the left leg up, high up. Bend the knee deeply. And now kick that knee forward so the foot comes in between the hands. And the left foot is in line with the pelvis, right? Reach the chest forwards. So 3 actions in high lunge. Okay? Inhale, reach the chest forwards and up. And exhale, drop the heel, take the heel back and take the shoulders back. So chest forwards and up, heel back to stretch the back of the leg, and shoulders down towards the back, shoulders backwards towards the hips. Oh. Keep your high lunge. Now, this wriggling of the toe of the back foot that I'm beginning to do is wriggling so I can take the knee towards the toes. This will help you keep that 45-degree sort of angle rather than coming to a box sort of position in which you flex the spine and everything. So wiggle the toes of the back foot, maintaining the front knee above the ankle, and take the knee down and back, down and back, down and back, down and back, down and back. Good. And then top of the foot to the mat. Now right hand to the hip, left hand to the hip, and stay. Roll the shoulders back and down, elbows towards each other to maintain the chest open. And bend the front knee a little bit more so you can lower the pelvis more. Stay here for a bit. Shoulders rolled back and down. Neck long, looking straight. So it's that lengthening through the back of your neck. As we've been taking the neck back, just to lengthen and keep the chin slightly down for now. Lower the pelvis a bit more. Release the hands, the shoulders are parallel to the front of the mat. Inhale, palms out, and take them up. Okay, and then soften the elbows. Take the arms back towards the ears a little bit more. Good, interlace the fingers. Keep the index fingers pointing, the thumbs crossed, and begin to butterfly your elbows. Good, and you can take the head back now, but maintaining the front knee bent and above, front knee right above the ankle. Good. And slow down those movements. Release the hands again. Take the arms back. Stay here for a moment. Drop the pelvis a little bit more. Good. And as you next exhale, palms turn out and begin to forward fold towards the front leg. Tuck the toes of the back foot, straighten the back leg, and wiggle the toes further back. Good. And then drop the knee down. Shift the weight to the right hand and open the left hip. Squeeze the thigh, opening the hip, draw the shoulders back. Make sure the toes and the fingertips of the right hand are in line. Maybe bring that left hand to the side of your right leg. Draw the shoulders back, reach the chest forwards, opening the hip. Relax the pelvis, the hip joints, so you can open the hip more. Good. And then inhale, take the left arm all the way up, flatten the foot on the mat, tuck the toes of the back foot, straighten the back leg, and square the foot with the hands. And now you're going to shift the weights to your right hand so you can take that left foot back into plank. Reaching back through the heels, reaching forwards through the chest, draw the shoulders back. And again, inhale, roll onto your toes, tops of the feet to the mat. Bend the knees, chin, chest to the floor, bend the elbows, not the knees. Good. Keep the hips high up, elbows tucked in, that's good. And as you inhale, hover the chin forwards and the chest forwards. Upward dog with the knees down. Drop the pelvis a bit more. And as you exhale, sit back in child's pose. Keep the hips back up to lengthen the spine.
And allow the elbows to come down, the forehead to come down. And relax. Relax the hands. Relax the elbows and particularly the shoulders. Direct the breath towards the back of your lungs. And bringing the hands right under the shoulders, sliding them back, press down to come up for a kneeling position, and bring the knees together. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Inhale, lifting the chest, the legs, and the spine. Okay, keep this lengthening in the spine, release the hands. And now this time around, lowering the lower ribs, the middle ribs, and the upper ribs. If your forehead will not come to the mat, have your block in front. Draw the shoulders back, reaching back to the hands and arms, forehead to the mat, and the arms along the sides of the body. Direct the breath, directing the breath to the back. So your tummy is crushed there, so you want to direct the breath to the back. Relax. Relax the shoulders. Keep breathing. Okay, inhale, reach the chest forwards, release the forehead off the mat and slide the hands forwards. And then come up, tuck the toes under, separate the feet to hip width, and come for your downward dog. Soften the legs here, bend, stretch. Good. And then pausing in your downward dog, feet hip width, hands shoulder width, distance apart, and 5 breaths from now. Inhale. Exhale, widen the elbows a little bit to create more space in the upper back, inside of the elbows facing each other. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the right leg high up, bend the knee, and swing that foot in between the hands. High lunge. Reach the left heel back and bring the left hand to the hip and the right hand to the hip. Now square the shoulders with the front of the mat. So when we are here, the back leg will tend to bend as you bend the front leg, but keep reaching back through the back heel. So if you are on the tips of the toes, you have no space to reach the back, the leg further back, unless you take the hip back, but you want to keep the hips pretty much squared with the front of the mat. So you should be on the base of the toes rather than on the tips of the toes. Good. Bring the right hand to the sacrum. Inhale, release the left arm forwards. Exhale, bring the top of the hand to the side of the knee. And twist the shoulders towards the side of the mat without moving the back foot. Keep twisting. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, release the right arm back. Using the left hand as leverage to twist rather. Inhale, release the left arm forwards as well. And as you twist a little bit more, inhale, come back to center now, arms to shoulder height. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, flip the palms out and up, keep reaching back through the back heel, take the arms all the way up. Maybe the hands touch this time and hold for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, exhale, palms turn out, forward fold, square the front foot. And take the right foot back into plank. Hold plank for a moment. This time around, you either drop the knees or lower plank elbows in. Halfway through, roll onto your toes, inhale, forwards and up, shoulders back and down, maybe knees off the mat this time for upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Adjust your downward dog. Inhale for 1, out for 1, 2, 2. Get the stretch to the back of the legs. 3. Work the chest towards the thighs. 3, 4, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the left leg high up. Bend the knee. Swing that foot in between the hands. A little to the left so the foot is in line with your hip. And here, bring the right hand to the hip, left hand to the hip. Bring the body to an upright position. Reach back through the back heel, so be on the base of the toes rather than the tips of the toes. You might need to wiggle the foot slightly forwards so you can get that action. Release the arms. Inhale, palms turn out, bring them up. Good. Maybe the arms touch this time. Inhale. The hands touch. 2, 2, 3, 3. Inhale as you exhale, left palm turns out and bring it down and to the sacrum and the top of the right hand to the outside of the left hand. Inhale, lift the chest to lengthen the spine, take the spine back, and exhale, twist. Bring the shoulders towards being parallel to the side of the mat. Release the left arm back. Keep breathing. Okay, and then as you inhale, release the right arm forwards. Keep breathing. Fingertips together if you can. And as you inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, palms flip out, take them up. Exhale, palms turn out, forward fold, everybody. And step the left foot back into plank. Hold plank for a moment. Inhale. And now as you exhale, either drop the knees or bend the elbows, lowering the body halfway down. You roll onto your toes, forwards and up. Maybe keeping the knees off the mat this time, upward dog. Draw the shoulders back. And as you exhale, roll onto your toes back to downward dog, 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Inhale, come for transitional plank. Exhale, roll onto your toes, sit back in child's pose. Relax. Maybe take the arms back. Maybe you adjust your child's pose by bringing the knees together if that feels better for you. Keep breathing, everyone. Keep breathing. Direct the breath, directing the breath to your back. Keep breathing. So we are in child's pose. I'm just cheating because I'm feeling fine. You can relax the elbows down, just make it a really relaxed child's position. Very good, everybody. And from here, sliding the hands forwards if your hands are back. Inhale, come up, tuck the toes under. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, swing the foot in between the hands. Left foot will turn out. Find your alignment between the heels, maybe a straight line between the inside, from the inside of the front foot and touching the back heel. Okay, now the right hand ideally on the outside of the front foot, could be on the inside if that's easier. Inhale, take the left arm forwards. Keep the outer edge of the back foot glued to the mat and the back leg straight. Keep opening the body, the chest, taking the hand up until the arm is above, the hand is above your eyes. You don't need to keep looking up. You can keep the gaze forwards, but not dropping the head. Okay, and from here, inhale, shifting the weight strongly to the front foot, get the grip of the back foot and come for your warrior two. Good. Adjust your warrior two, gaze with the mid finger of the front hand. Maybe wiggle that back foot further back. As long as you're able to keep the outer edge of the back foot down. 3 breaths more. Inhale. Exhale, drop the back hip, 2. Front knee towards the pinky toe, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, release the hands to the hips. Wiggle the back foot in so you shorten the stance between the feet. But same action between the feet. And again, shoulders parallel to the side of the mat. Now, when you bring the shoulders parallel to the side of the mat, what happens? So I'm here. So look at my knee. If I don't do anything with the knee, I turn the shoulder and the knee will come inwards. And this can really damage the knee. You need to keep that external rotation here, okay? So keeping external rotation, the knee facing forwards, the shoulders parallel to the side of the mat, hands in front of the pelvis. Inhale, arms to shoulder heights. Exhale, reach forwards through the right hand. Keep the back arm in line, sort of, so parallel to the mat. So just lengthening the underside of the rib cage, this, as opposed to this, okay? Lengthening the underside of the rib cage. Feel the stretching of both legs nice and straight. If you tend to hyperextend the joints of the leg, of the knee, just soften the knee a little bit, just enough to counteract that hyperextension. And then bring the hand to the shin, left arm up. Lengthening the underside of the body, the gaze will be with the top thumb. Inhale for 1, even action between the feet. 1, steadiness, chin gently towards the chest. 2, and gaze up if that's okay. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Bend the front knee. Inhale. Come back for warrior 2. Exhale, drop the back hand to the leg. Inhale, front palm flips up. Keep front knee as it is. And take the arm back up into a reverse warrior, chin to the armpit. Inhale. Exhale. 2. To soften the back shoulder. You're not leaning too strongly into that back leg. 4, 4, 5, 5. Inhale, come for a transitional warrior 2. Exhale, bend the front elbow, bring the elbow to the knee, and take the top arm into your extended side angle. You could potentially, if you'd like, bring the hand to the inside or the outside of the foot to challenge yourself a bit more. Through 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Inhale, back to warrior 2, maintaining the front knee. Exhale, reverse your warrior, chin to the armpits. Inhale for your transitional warrior two. Exhale, fly both hands to each side of the front foot. Back foot faces forward, step the right foot back. Inhale, in plank. As you exhale, bend the elbows, make the knees down if you like. Inhale, upward dog. Try and keep the knees off the mat. Your back is nicely warmed up. Exhale for downward dog. Adjust your downward dog, and as you inhale, lift the left leg up, bend the knee, and exhale, swing the foot in between the hands. Right foot turns out. Adjust the position of the feet. Release the right hand. The left hand could be on the inside of the foot if you like, or on the outside. The right hand forwards. Lengthening the body, inhaling, and taking the arm up until the arm is vertical. Pause here for a moment, and as you next inhale, warrior two. So in warrior two, tendencies are to reach forwards with the shoulder, but maintain the shoulders above the hips. Drop the back hip because it will tend to lift like this. Okay, tuck the bottom under. Two, three, 4, 5. Inhale, straighten the front leg and wiggle the back foot in a little bit. Bring the back hand to the hip maybe, or keep the arm back and reaching forwards through the left hand, lengthening the underside of the rib cage. And then bring that hand to the shin and the top hand above. So you never want to collapse the chest towards the floor. You want to lengthen the underside of the rib cage, draw the shoulders back, the top thumb above your eyes. You don't need to keep looking towards the thumb. The gaze could be steady ahead. 2, reach the chest, the sternum forwards, everyone, and draw the shoulders back. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, bend the front knee, come back for warrior two. Exhale, drop the back hand to the leg. Front palm flips up, take it up. Exhale, reverse warrior. Chin to the armpit area. Front knee remains bent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale for warrior two. Exhale, bend the front elbow. And flip the back palm up. Take it up to your extended side angle. Twist the body so the back is flat against that imaginary wall. Good. The hand could be down on the mat on the front, on the inside or outside. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the front knee bent. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, drop the back hand to the leg. Exhale into reverse warrior, maintaining the front knee bent. Inhale, transitional warrior two. Exhale, fly both hands to each side of the front foot. Back foot faces forward. Step the left foot back into plank. And hold plank for 7 minutes now until, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, inhale. As you exhale, roll onto your toes. Tops of the feet to the mat, drop the knees. Now we're going to rest in child's pose. Good. Relax the body down. Everybody, really, really good. Excellent. Keep breathing. Relax the head down. Good. Sitting back on your heels. Directing the breath to the back. And if you have your hands back, slide the hands forwards. Otherwise, everybody lengthening the chest forwards, keeping the knees bent, and coming for Vrajasana for just another couple of minutes. You could potentially bring your block here and sit. If this is too much for your knees, you just sit with the legs crossed and sit on your block so your hips are high up. Otherwise, with the knees together, rest the hands, the palms on the lap, keep the shoulders rolled back and shoulders right above the hips. Okay, so you could potentially be higher up, knee issues, sitting with the legs crossed. Close the eyes for a moment. Soften the muscles of your face. Relax the pelvic floor. And allowing your breath to return to spontaneous pattern. Softening the scalp, the ears, the back of the neck, the face. Tongue resting. Okay, opening the eyes. Let's everyone sit on the block. Sitting around the edge of the block with legs gently crossed. Shoulders right above the hips. So our pranayama, I'll be counting to 6 as we normally do. And the practice is using the index and the thumbs, or maybe as in traditional yoga, which is the index and the mid fingers together at the base of the thumb, like this. And as this would be the way of doing, but doing like this is the same thing. Okay. So I'll be counting to 6, and we will block the more blocked side of your nose. Check which nostril is easier to breathe through, and that's the one you will begin through. I'm just demonstrating. So we will block the more blocked side. Inhale through the easiest side for 6. I'll be counting to 6. Then I'll block. And then you can either hold the breath for 6. If it's too much for you, just straight away exhale the other way for 6 instead of holding the breath. And then inhale straight, block, exhale the other way. So you block for 6 or not, okay? Some of you might be able to block the out breath as well. So it's repeating, inhale, block, either hold for 6 or not, and exhale the other way. Either hold for 6 or not, inhale, block, either hold for 6 or not. So you can do the whole practice without holding the breath. Okay, I'll begin counting. Have 2 breaths through both nostrils so that you can get accustomed to the rhythm. So everybody, let's inhale deeply firstly, and exhale. And I'll begin counting 2 breaths through both nostrils before you begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Carry on counting in your mind. And next time you exhale or hold the breath through the same side you began with, then you can let go of the practice and count for your meditation practice with the index fingers and thumbs touching in Chin Mudra. And for another 3 minutes, concentration practice or meditation. Concentration of dharana is when you have focus points. Meditation is the byproduct of concentration. So our focus point here is the breath by focusing at the entrance of the nostrils, where you can feel perhaps the air passing through, just touching the upper lip, somewhere on your upper lip. Relax the breath fully now, letting go of all forms of breath control, relaxing the tummy and focusing in your breath, the touch of the breath. Muscles of the face relaxed, pelvic floor relaxed. Softening the back of the jaw. Allowing your tongue to rest in the lower palate. All around the mouth, the muscles are softening, cheeks soft. eyes relaxed, inner sockets. We have another 4 minutes. You can use this time for lying down in Shavasana for your final relaxation. Or you can stay in meditation for a bit longer if you like. If you are lying down, making sure you lengthen the lower back by tucking the bottom under and reaching forwards through the heels, keeping the legs wide apart, allowing your feet to roll outwards. Eyes soft. The palms flipping up so the hands are facing the ceiling and arms away from the body. Shoulders down towards the pelvis. The neck long, reaching back through the crown. Chin slightly in. Softening the extremities of your body, like the soles of your feet, letting go. The palms of your hands, the face and the scalp. And softening all the other parts of the body in between those points. Picturing the pelvis melting down. And shoulders melting down. Shoulder blades. The entire body as one. And and stay with your breath. And deepening the breath, perhaps bringing the knees to the chest, massaging the lower back as you go from side to side. And when you're ready, you can roll onto one side, come up for a sitting position so we can close with one arm. Connecting with your heart, your purity, your saucha, purity. And from this point, emanating this Om, this vibration, this sound out into the universe, perhaps to somebody specifically, but eventually out into the cosmos, aiming at being in harmony and in peace with everyone and everything around you. 2 breaths before your arm. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale for your arm. By thoughts, by words, by intentions. Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Lovely seeing you. Great.